Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your June 2024 reading. Wow, I can't believe we're already 6 months into this year of 2024. And thank you all so much for helping my channel, Ingrid's Insights, grow. And to my new viewers, let's dive right in and see what the angel oracle has for us as the theme of the reading for June. Strength and guidance. Well, in June, you're going to need strength around something that's very important that it looks like you're already offering up. And you're going to get that through guidance. It might be coming through actually this tarot reading today, because something important is coming, and the use of vulnerability is going to lead to your freedom. And you're following that star, which is you, Aquarius. Reaching for a star, using strength and guidance, maybe using the stars as the guide, like the ancient sailors. They used the stars, the constellations, to guide their vessel toward their destination. And you're having that vulnerability now, Aquarius, to expose yourself truly and be real and transparent. And that is going to lead to freedom. And freedom is this ability to be present in the moment, to be free of obstructions within our own mind. And so we're drawing in each moment, each breath, what it is that we truly want to move toward that freedom. And let's see what it is that the tarot cards have for my Aquarius today. And thank you so much for bringing clear, accurate, and precise information for my Aquarius. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides. And let's begin with these cards. Well, this is you, Aquarius. You've hit rock bottom about some issue. And that's okay, because you're getting guidance, and you have the strength to get through this to that new dawn that's coming across those waters. And you see there's that gray band in the waters, and that's a sense that you're coming to blend these black and white, these extreme positions mentally. And you're coming to see that sometimes situations in our life require strength and guidance, because it's not black and white. And things come to an end. And mentally, you've come to the end of something that has been tormenting you. Some situation of mental abuse, of a mental illness that has led you to all your chakras have been activated, so to speak. And this could lead to a whole brand new life, the clarity of the ace. And what challenges this is the Four of Pentacles, financial security, balance, someone trying to possess you financially. Somebody is trying to possess maybe your mind, be very greedy with a sense of how they have spoken to you, hurt you. It could be a narcissistic energy that is having to come to an end, and it's based on something to do with possessiveness, financial, being possessive of money, of wealth, of the body, of the physical world, and all of the things that have to do with this material world of commerce and of transactions. And this has come to an end for you. You can't go on anymore, Aquarius. And you see that figure, the hand is pointing like the Hierophant, as above, so below. And so this is and I see this card as a culmination of many nights of anguish, of many days of just being caught up in your thoughts and going over and over the same abusive situations about money, about possessiveness, about your work, Aquarius, because the Queen of Cups is at the foundation. You have your cup cap because you realize you have to be a very in control of your intuition and how that affects your emotions. You might get an insight into a situation or even into one of these cards, Aquarius, and that suddenly brings up these deep feelings. But the Queen is able to keep them basically under wraps, under control, in her own possession, and has a lot of wisdom about how to help others, how to understand, how to be a good listener. And that is at the foundation, because what's coming is the Tower. Wow. Well, we just had the Tower came up in the Capricorn reading and coming from their environment. And Aquarius is coming here from your recent past. And that could definitely have affected and brought you to this situation of the Ten of Swords. You hit rock bottom about a situation mentally. It could have been something that had to do with your money, of your balancing your energy and your possessions and your wealth. You came to an end, or that's challenging that at some level, but you have some deep emotions and feelings about that, and some intuition about what you should do at the foundation, because the higher power wanted this to come to a crashing halt. This structure you built, Aquarius, with kind of the ego show in mind, or you were with another, because this is a couple or relationship. It could be a situation where you're joining with others, but whatever it was, your aspiration, your ambition was not truthful. It was too much about being possessive of your money, something about your wealth that had to come down because of death. Wow, well, Aquarius, this is a shocking reading. But let's move into it. Okay. Wow. Well, let's see what it is that you think about this Ten of Swords. What do you think about something coming to the dark night of the soul, the recognition that you have been manipulated, betrayed, hurt at every chakra of your alignment. And you have some deep feelings about this, because there was a lot of fighting. There was a sense that somebody was trying to win at all cost. Someone was victimizing others. It could have been you or someone victimizing you. You could have been one of these ones walking off defeated. And you could have been the one who won because you stood up. You stood your ground for whatever was coming to an end, that you just couldn't go on anymore. You couldn't go on anymore with this fighting, with this aggression, with the sense that you were always having to be vulnerable. I feel a lot of vulnerability and hurt and mental confusion, fighting within your own mind. And that is coming to an end, because you're seeing that ending. You're seeing what it feels like to just finally surrender, to say, I don't know what to do. I don't know. I've asked, I've pleaded, I've bargained, I've crawled on my hands and knees. I've gone to the Lord. I put this on the altar. But whatever this situation is coming to an end, it hit rock bottom. And because you have death right above it, it's not going to be revived. And it was a tower. It came in the recent past. And out of the blue, something knocked your crown off. Aquarius. And I'm Aquarius, so I totally relate to this situation. And we had this happen for a reason. We're having a death at the crown. We're seeing an ending, a death and rebirth, that something came that needs to end, so we can go away from this fighting. And you see how he's looking to this one who's holding all the possessive, this sense of being possessive of money, or really focused on money. And this seems like focused on fighting and getting your way and winning at all costs. And this could be that this is how you felt in a situation where there was a lot of vulnerability. But you have come to freedom, because the tower, when it crashes down, it frees us from these faulty structures. And you're going to follow your star, and you're getting strength and guidance to know what it is that is your next phase, to move, to hold this energy. And what you think of the Ten of Swords is the magician. Well, you're going to make magic out of it. You see the figure 8 above the magician's head. The lemniscate in mathematics is infinity. You've got infinite power over this because you said, I am powerless. I finally hit rock bottom. There's nowhere else to go but to turn to that deepest inner wisdom within me, or to turn to God, to turn to my source, and to get my strength and guidance there now, and to stop the fighting, stop these moments of 9/11 where you're crashing down, some collapse, some ending, some death has come. Death to the fighting, a death to the material greed, holding those emotions of intuition and deep psychic awareness, and being able to nurture those feelings through this destruction, this collapse, this calamity. It could also be, though, that out of hitting rock bottom, you were challenged with some sense that you do have stability financially. You have a job, you have work, but your deep intuition knows something is coming to an end. It's going to crash down because it needs to. A truth, a reality. And then something in this situation that was a deep betrayal, a deep ending that had a lot to do with the 5 and to the 10. It's emphasizing of mental cruelty, almost narcissistic abuse that ended. Finally, there's a death to that. It's over. And when it's over, you have to see all of this is the card where it's like death is like the death on the battlefield. And then this is the card where traditionally it's like you're going and cleaning up the dead on the battlefield. And you're seeing something about that, something about all this sacrifice, this loss, this death. And you're going to make magic from it. Because I see, Aquarius, that because you're the star and you're following that vulnerability to freedom, you're making magic with this story. You've got to speak it. You've got to tell the story about whatever happened. This 10 of Swords, what the story of each sword that came to bring the 10, the fighting, those deep emotions, those psychic abilities, and something, crashed, a reality came in, divine intervention that led to an ending, and then you're making magic out of it. You're taking all of those elements and now reaching to the heavens and reaching to this whole manifest matrix and making magic. Something new, you're creating something out of this loss, and it's going to be a legacy. And that's coming. That's how you feel. You're coming into that from an inheritance, coming from your environment, something beautiful, stable, a different kind than the 4 of Pentacles where you're possessive. This is offering, generosity, sharing, a legacy that goes on for generations. And that's coming now, and you're going to make magic with all of that abundance, because at the hope and fear is, well, you're a little disappointed, closed off from maybe, well, after this death and the 10 of Swords and the Tower, where it's understandable, Aquarius, that you would be closed off, protective, wanting to meditate and reflect on, oh, well, what the hell is going on here? And it's something about these 3 cups that you're looking at. And she's looking so intently at her emotions about this fighting, this ending, this betrayal, this mental abuse, that's leading to a lot of abundance. And you need to look at this. The hope and fear is that I can take this new offering that I am being given and to make happiness from that. to transform something in my emotions, because I've been standing my ground. I've been resilient about this. I took that one wand and I came and I kept fighting the fight, battling, but there's still a lot of defensiveness in this energy, Aquarius. There's a lot going on here. Let's get some clarity. Why is this Ten of Swords here for Aquarius? We'll just wrap this up. Why is this here? Well, because of the Nine of Wands. Well, you're having to be resilient and stand up energetically for something, because the Tower is coming again. Aquarius. The Tower is challenging your resilience, the truth. Something's crashing down. Something you've worked on, something that you built, because the Queen of Cups is just. There's justice coming. Balance. A balance about your emotions, the right outworkings of whatever this is that you're feeling and you're nurturing within your heart. Because if the Tower's here, because of the Eight of Pentacles, well, you've been working on some craft. You've been recognized, but maybe that you are working so hard on that, you've lost sight of what the true value, what this true revelation from God is for you, Aquarius, what your true mission is. And so something is having to die so you can make a different choice. There's some decision to make in love, and love in the sense of your awareness that every choice we make has these potentials to give us what we want, and also not to give us what we want. And that's what we're having to see. It's the end of this feeling that anything, any choice is going to lead to an ending in a relationship. And so I bring the Towers down. I'm defensive. Something collapses. Something comes in from divine necessity to wake me up to these choices. Something that I'm choosing is coming to an end, because this fighting is here because another card of balance. Well, Aquarius, you're going through a phase where you're really having to balance this negative, this warrior, this crusader, this always being defensive. Even if it's powerful, standing your ground. You need to balance and alchemize. Something's ending and you're becoming something totally new, Aquarius. But you're having to see the dark side and the light, and let that vulnerability lead you to a new freedom. And that freedom is to alchemize ourselves to be transformed with the magic, to make magic with all of those elements within ourselves, our feelings, our thinking, our intuition and our passion, and also our material wealth and what we have created and produced here. Because of the Queen of Cups again. You have two Queen of Cups. And see how they're both looking at this cup, at their emotions, nurturing, attending, reflecting on their feelings about this situation of justice and of magic. Because Aquarius, there is something that you are deeply feeling, and you're going to make magic with your emotions and psychic abilities. And it's coming and with a lot of abundance, because the Lady of Vessels, well, you have, this is the Page of Cups, some little inkling of an idea that you maybe got from an inspiration from your environment, or someone influenced you, is leading that little fish, that little love, is leading you to an amazing legacy of wealth, abundance, happiness, stability. And you need to move through whatever is making you bored or apathetic or feeling cut off from choosing. You've got this choice to be made. And it's maybe not a choice in just a person or a job, but it's a choice you make about what it is that you're fighting for. what it is, that this tower is here. Something's crashing down, some structure, a construct, a belief system, a way of being is crashing down and is coming to an end. It's emphasizing two towers and death, that there's an ending to this. And the Queen of Swords, because you finally got the truth on it. You're moving out of your boredom and apathy. We can be bored when we feel like we're in a situation where we don't really see it clearly. It becomes boring because we're apathetic about it. But when we see clearly, we get up there and we cut through what is not real, what is not serving us, or where we're not going to be quenched and able to renew our heart chakra. Then we have to cut through that. And she's the opposite of these two queens of cups. She cuts through with authority because she uses her mind and her intellect, and she sees the facts. She's very connected to justice. So truth and justice are coming from the foundation and as the hope and fear, because you are standing your ground, this wounded warrior, because of the Eight of Swords. Well, it seems that something is still mentally keeping you imprisoned. This could be some narcissistic energy that keeps you entrapped and you having to defend yourself. Or you could be dealing with some energy that's very defensive. So you need to be careful. I mean, this is a crazy reading. With two towers and justice, the magician, two Queen of Cups. Wow, well, you need strength and guidance right now, because vulnerability and freedom are coming as whatever this situation that you're building and working on. It's coming. I really have also a sense that this is coming out of a sense of ending an old belief system, an old way you are. And this is part of the alchemy of burning and dissolving and taking these elements and transforming yourself into something different, and to break out of any self-sabotaging thoughts you have about this defensiveness, and to stop that, to stop letting others interfere with your mind, and to get this clarity. And you've got the Queen, she's cutting through and seeing the truth finally for the first time, Aquarius. And this is happening in June. And a powerful reading. And I will definitely be doing a recap of this reading later on, so stay tuned for that. Aquarius, June 2024 bonus reading. So be attuned to that coming up. And you know I love you, and we're in this interconnected field. Each one of these cards is an opportunity to understand and heal ourselves and to move forward so we can find that inner freedom. And that's where we're able to heal ourselves and others. And see you next time. Bye-bye.